Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Chicago Cubs and the Texas Rangers. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your Texas Rangers.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day, those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Gotta find a way to scratch a few across early.
Lance Lynn gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Sin-Soo Choo. An on-base percentage nightmare for the opposition. That's what he's known for, getting on base. Also, he's dabbled in center field, but has since moved to the corner and is able to get the job done with a strong arm.
Stepping up to the plate,
Leading
Ryan Sandberg.
Cubs,
he will lead this one off today.
Ryan Sandberg.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball one.
First pitch, 3:05.
The 1-0. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now.
Well, you always get a sense of the umpire's strike zone, usually early on in a game, and that's normally a pretty good clue. Second pitch of the game, and it's already looking like a tight zone.
The right fielder, Jason Hayward.
So in now for Chicago, Jason Hayward, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Bases are empty. One man out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
And 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Stepping in now, Billy Williams. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. That's a hit, their first of the new season.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box, Ernie Banks, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Banks, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
I'll tell you what, boys, I'd like to be this guy's agent. He's approaching free agency. He's one of the best players in our game. He's lived up to everyone's expectations, and I expect him to get absolutely paid this offseason.
The 1-1 is in off the plate.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch in on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Williams is off of first with 2 away. Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Anthony Rizzo.
2 men on, 2 out, and into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. First delivery to him on the way. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner. Two down, runners at first and second. One and one, the count to the Cubs first baseman. Now a curveball misses inside.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Two pitch is fouled away. The set and the 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. 2-2. Here it is. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
So our situation has the bases loaded. 2 men out. And in to bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. First pitch of the at-bat. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. The set and the 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 2-0 pitch. And that's over. 2-1. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. 2 out, bases loaded. And he might get them all home as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. First home run of the campaign for him. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
Wow. Grand slam on opening day? That's got to feel good. Can't get off to a better start to your season. They're going nuts in the dugout, and I don't blame them. This could be an omen for great things to come from this guy and this squad.
Batting 7.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And a ball, 1-0.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he won't risk the long throw across. He'll hang on to it. It's an infield single.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Here's Javier Baez. He represents the 8th man to bat here in the first with 4 runs already on the board. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to the Cubs designated hitter.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez. Called strike 2. Four runs here in this half inning. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now the 3-2 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Pence has it in his sights, and that retires the side. But the damage is already done as the Cubs plate 4 on this grand slam home run. Home half of the first coming up from Arlington. It's now 4-0 Chicago. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, this lineup finds himself in a hole right now. Down a bunch of runs. This is where you find out about your lineup, though, that pass the baton mentality. Can't try and get it all back at once. Have good at bats, follow the game plan you guys worked on, and stay in the zone.
Mark Pryor is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy really struggled last year. This season is going to be about a bounce back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Coming to the plate now, Ian Kinsler. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Ian Kinsler.
First pitch on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
0-1 to count.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Oh, and the slurve is over for strike 3 called. 1 gone.
Batting second, the shortstop.
So
10.
next to the plate for Texas, Michael Young. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here it comes. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down in the zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the hollow of the knee.
High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Almora. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third, the catcher, Ivan Rodriguez.
Digging in now, Pudge Rodriguez. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's up and in for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Pitch. Taken, strike 1 outside corner.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Designated hitter, Nelson.
To the plate now for Texas is the DH. Nelson Cruz, man at first after the 2-out walk. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll dive back in safely. From the stretch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Runners on the move for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it is not in time as Pudge able to turn back the clock and steal a base here.
It's a little surprising to see them risking base runners by stealing down this many early in the game, but they're choosing to be aggressive. Might work out if they can drive him in now and chip away at that deficit.
Rodriguez at second with 2 down. Popped up. Rizzo shading to his right. And that ends the inning. 1 left for Texas. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. The next Cub up, Albert Almora. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Hey, he had a rough first inning, and now the leadoff single to start this second does not bode well for this pitcher.
Ryan Sandberg.
In now, Ryan Sandberg, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. He hit the ball hard but lined out to start the ball game. Comes set with the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. And there's a missile off the bat, but it's foul. Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. And boy, he didn't quite know what to do on that one, but he's lucky to barely get back at first. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Jason Hayward waits on deck, making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Skied into straightaway right. Pence is going to get there, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jason Hayward. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. The 1-2 is a fastball down below the knees. Runners on first with one down. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the runner moving here on that 3-2 pitch. With only one out, but this guy at the plate swings the bat really well, so it's likely he'll put the ball in play if it's a pitch worth swinging at.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And not in time as the run scores.
That's just some great base running from the guy at first. The ball had plenty of air under it, but he got a good read, recognizing it wasn't going to be caught, and he hustled all the way around home. That's something that shouldn't go unrecognized in that play.
Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And he'll motion for the bullpen. That's going to be all for Lance Lynn. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Rafael Montero enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while.
Montero.
Standing in now, Billy Williams. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. A base hit in his first trip. The 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Chasing after it is DeShields. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Ernie Banks.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ernie Banks. He worked the walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
Fastball laid off well below the knees. Hayward stands at second with 2 gone. And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Drilled to the right side, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
You can't teach that, Matty. The ability for a right-handed hitter to shoot a ball through the 3-4 hole, unmatched.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. And this gets to the wall now out in front of the Texas bullpen. 1 run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. He comes across to score. And they're pulling away. They lead by 7.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Already 4 RBIs in his pocket to this point. One and one. No contact there, and it's 1-2. 3 runs already home here. Now a foul tip held onto behind the plate. Nice work there to get the punch out, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On now to the bottom of the second. Cubs lead it 7-0. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now.
Leading off for the Rangers.
Lots of baseball
The
left in this
fielder.
one as we're still early on.
Shin-Soo
But you don't
Choo.
want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle. And one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. And the Rangers are in the hit column for the first time this year.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank, because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Up next for the Rangers, Joey Gallo. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. In for strike 2. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Williams will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting 7, the right fielder, Hunter Pence.
Standing in, Pence. First swings for him in this one, with a runner still at first and 1 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
And there's ball 1. Hence is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. It used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
That's a stone cold take right there. Easily could have been rung up instead.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Count still full, 3-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
A payoff pitch one more time. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Line to the right side, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting 8.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8 pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting a result.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. Chu on second, Hence at first, 1 gone. That's wide, 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone, and with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
A 2-1 count to the Rangers' first baseman. Popped him up. Contreras waits on it, and he brings it in on the warning track.
Batting 9. The center fielder, Delino.
Stepping into the box, Delino DeShields. First pitch coming, here it is. And this one runs up high, ball 1.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
And he misses again, 2-0. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he has a cut at that one, but misses, 2-1.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little earlier.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Lays off the slurve there, and it's 3-1 now.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Digging in to try it again. Ian Kinsler, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Liner in there for a base hit. And he's safe. And the second runner's going to hold over at third. So a run scores, and they remain loaded here with 2 away.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Stepping in now, Michael Young. And that misses, ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Looking to minimize the damage here. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Throw won't get him. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. That makes it a 7-3 ball game.
Now batting, the catcher, Eva.
You'd have thought someone had a radar gun on him with the effort he put into that throw. That's a cannon of an arm right there.
Into the box now, Pudge Rodriguez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The 1-0. Hit to short. Banks has it. Sandberg's got the throw, and the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Cubs lead this one 7-3. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Matt, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Into the box now, Wilson Contreras, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. To Shields. Ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
The batter, number 9, designated hitter, Javier Baez.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. Now here's the pitch. Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
The center fielder, number 5, Albert Almora.
Stepping in, Albert Almora. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Here comes the first pitch. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. A bouncer to the left side. And the throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's going to continue.
And everyone knows that you set the tone on opening day, and that's not the kind of tone they want to set. They made fielding a priority in the spring, but it doesn't translate on that play. Might be some early season jitters, too.
In now, Ryan Sandberg. Hit down the third baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Digging in, Jason Hayward, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
No balls and 1 strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. This is pulled into right, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. They hang on to a 7-3 lead. Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Nelson Cruz.
The designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe. And unfortunately, he let that one go. And he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the third inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, Hero. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the heart of the plate like he's been doing so far up until this point.
Into the box, Shin-Soo Choo, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Chu, a 36-year-old veteran. He's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
Cruz on at first, nobody out. Misses, ball 2.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And the payoff pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Bryant is up with it to Sandberg at second. On to Rizzo at first, and they get them both.
The third baseman, number 13, Joey Gallo.
So base is empty now after the double play. And that'll give way to the third baseman, Joey Gallo. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now.
You could clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Nothing doing for the Rangers. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3. Ready once again, Billy Williams. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
The left fielder, Billy Williams.
First pitch of the at-bat. Changeup, a little bit inside, 1-0. Two and 0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Fouled away. Now another 2-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Full count to Billy Williams, 3-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Ernie Banks. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. And that's in there for a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
The 0-1. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And there's ball 2 now.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. Young for 1. To first, and Guzman to complete the double play. So with his day fully over now, you get a look at the pitching line for the Rangers starter. Not the opening day he wanted to have, unfortunately.
Man, did this one get ugly early. As a starting pitcher, you're looking to get some length, and certainly 5 or 6 innings. He couldn't even get out of the second inning in this one. This is one he'd certainly like to forget.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
Two and 1 to count. Count even at 2-2. The 2-2. Still even at 2-2. 7 runs, 8 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. Leading off the inning, Pence, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hunter.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit in the air to center field. Waiting on it is Almora. 1 out.
Now batting, first baseman, Ronald Guzman.
1 gone in the Texas 4th. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Ronald Guzman. First delivery to him on the way. Edge of the zone that time, taken and ruled a strike. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. The next 0-2. This is pulled into right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 3, Delino.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up to bat next, Delino DeShields. First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Ball 1. Three runs, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. Popped him up. Rizzo in foul ground, and that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. They're down 4. It's 7-3. Into the box now, Chris Bryant. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
The 1-0. This is drilled, but right into the shift. And a base hit here as this is through past Young.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilson Contreras. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes. Now the 2-0. On the ground for Young. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first to complete the double play.
The batter, number 9, designated hitter, Javier.
Next will be the designated hitter, Javier Baez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded down the third baseline. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
The center fielder, number 5, Albert Almora.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball well outside.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Throw over to the bag. Hit down the line at first. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first with it himself is Guzman, and the inning is over. Cubs strand one. They hang on to a 7-3 lead. So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Ian Kinsler. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Two balls and a strike to the Rangers leadoff hitter.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
All even now, 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Hit out towards second. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Now batting, number 10.
At the plate, Michael Young. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First things first, here's a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. First delivery to him on the way, and a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Now the 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. A runner at first with no outs here. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
The 1-2. Line softly toward the hole. And Young is aboard. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The catcher.
You know, it's funny. The first 2 strikes are for the fans. You're trying to put balls in the seats right there. With 2 strikes, it's for the team. You got to shorten up and find a way. And that's exactly what he did right there. Soft liner into right field for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Pudge Rodriguez. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. 1-2 to the Rangers catcher. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward is there. He's got it one away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Settling in now, Nelson Cruz. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. First and second now, one man out. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
From the stretch. Just hung in there on that one. Runners are at first and second with one away. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Now another 1-2, and a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Now
he put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Into the box now, Shin-Soo Choo, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Swung on and missed. 1-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Chu with a 2-ball 1-strike count here. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Drilled to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Cubs 7 and the Rangers 3. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Ryan Sandberg. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. Strike two taken. A fastball that clips the inside black. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Runners going. Pitch inside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
The 1-0. Back up the middle. There to play it is Young. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
In now, Billy Williams.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. A bouncer to the left side. Barehanded pickup. He goes to first. Hats off to that one.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Ready for another chance? Ernie Banks. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball off the plate away for ball one.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
1-0 count. Here it is. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Now batting, third baseman,
Chris Bryant will stand in now as we take you back to the very first inning as he got him going early. A grand slam right out of the gates. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
A ball and no strikes. One and one. Here it is. Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. And this is going to find the alley as he comes through again with runners in scoring position. And it's not in time. He's safe. As on the play, 3 runs come across to score.
bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
Into the box, Wilson Contreras, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Ball
2-0 now.
2 balls.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pence is in pursuit. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, 1 error, and 1 man left on. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Cubbies 10 and the Rangers 3. So striding forward now, Joey Gallo. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And through just 5 innings, he's coming up on 100 pitches now.
Yeah, Matty, I think one of the things you want to do is try to drive that pitch count up. And D-Row, if you're the offense right now, you're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, usually the starting pitcher doesn't get to see the lineup 3 times through. I wouldn't be shocked if there's a move made to the bullpen here.
Whoa, 3-1 now. The 3-1 pitch. He is swung on and missed. A full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Ready now with the payoff pitch. And another foul ball. The payoff pitch one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell. So I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Coming to the plate now, Pence. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
The windup and the 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Nope.
Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 2-2. Hit hard to third. Bryant's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Up next for the Rangers, the first baseman, Ronald Guzman.
Now batting, Ronald Guzman. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Fouled off. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Rangers set down in order. They'll need to do better than that. It's 10-3. Welcome back to Arlington. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Jesse Chavez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Chavez.
Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Javier Baez. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. Oh and 1, here it comes. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Shot to third and handled for the first out.
The center fielder, number 5, Albert Almora.
Digging in, Albert Almora. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. One and 1 the count now. The 1-1 home. Count is 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ryan.
Stepping in, Ryan Sandberg. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First offering on its way. Ball 1, well below the zone. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Number 5 is there, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They still lead by 7. It's 10-3. Jose Quintana gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Number 62, Jose Quintana.
And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, he's 0 for 5.
DeShields.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike one to start the at-bat. Quintana is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line towards center field. Almora is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Stepping into the box, Ian Kinsler. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Three and 0 now. Michael Young will be next. That one's in there. 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. The 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking. Strike 3.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Stepping in now, Michael Young. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Quintana's ready. 0-1 on its way. Fastball just inside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They'll need to do better than that. It's 10-3. Now at the plate, Jason Hayward. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Jason Hayward.
First pitch on its way. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. And there's the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Billy Williams.
Riding in once again, Billy Williams. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run.
Standing in now, Ernie Banks.
Ernie Banks.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Called strike 0-2. Line to the right side, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Ready now, Anthony Rizzo. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Count 1-0.
Low for ball 1.
That's a
Ball 2 now.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
And he takes a pitch right down the middle. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
2 out, nobody on. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit. So we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Standing in, Chris Bryant. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch on its way. And he lays off there 1-0. The 1-0 home. Just missing here, 2-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Now the 3-0 offering is looked at for the first strike.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
At the plate, Wilson Contreras. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Looking to minimize the damage here. In tied at 93, ball 1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Rizzo at second, Bryant at first, 2 out in the inning. And he throws a cutter right by him to take control. 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cubs 11 and the Rangers 3. Now at the plate, Pudge Rodriguez. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 1.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
So coming to the plate, Nelson Cruz. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
This is line to left. Williams is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Into the box now, Shin-Soo Choo, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Rangers set down in order, and it's not going to help them. It's 11-3. Striding forward now is the DH, Javier Baez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a huge swing by Baez and a ball sent to deep left field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run there for Javi Baez. First home run of the campaign for him as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
Number 43 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Now batting, the center fielder, Albert Almora.
In now, Albert Almora, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
This pitch is popped up. Knee high. He barehands it. He's out.
Now batting, second baseman, Ryan Sandberg.
Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Ryan Sandberg. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Count even now at 1-1. Two and 1 to count to Sandberg. Now the 2-1 pitch will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And a full count now, 3-2. 1 out, nobody on. Full count still.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
count remains full. The next 3-2 is swung on and missed, strike three. And with strike three recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Into the box, Jason Hayward, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. The 0-1, way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Look into Pudge now, the 1-1. Swings through it for strike number two.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
The 1-2. Misses, ball two. He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Billy Williams would be next. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Count still full, 3-2. Hit in the air out toward left. Chu has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So one run on one hit, which was the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. Sixth, seventh, and eighth place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. The Cubs are on top, 12-3. Here's Joey Gallo now, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the at-bat. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Two balls and a strike. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Stepping in now, Pence, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Almora is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
Now batting, first baseman, Ronald Guzman.
So striding in, Ronald Guzman. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Texas down to their final strike in this one. And he holds up on this one, but it's a cold strike 3. And with that, the ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
12-3 is the way this one ends. Chicago put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Mark Pryor gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Lance Lynn permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Jose Quintana takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 9 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon at Globe Life Park, 48,114. The Rangers thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.